100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 80, Twin Acres and Maple and Ash in Chicago. Let's do a rack of ribs, please.
Oh, okay. What sauce would you like?
What was it?
We have a mild, a zesty, and a prohibition. One is, the mild is a tomato base, zesty is sweet tangy, and prohibition is sweet hot.
Sweet hot, please.
Okay, what side would you like with that? French fries, onion rings, baked potato, cream spinach, baked beans, green beans.
Cream and spinach. All right, went back home, took a little break. This restaurant I'm in, Twin Acres here in Chicago, one of the oldest restaurants in Chicago. They started, I think, in 1881, and their claim to fame is a rack of ribs that apparently Frank Sinatra loves so much that he came here all the time for it, and that is his booth right there. They have different flavors. One is zesty, that's more sweet and tangy. I got the Prohibition, which is sweet and hot, and when I say hot, I'm talking about ghost pepper hot. Full rack of baby back ribs. This is pepper jack cheese, creamed spinach. Oh, that just came off. And they give you some more sauce on the side. Wow. These are some tender ribs. I love the crispy char on the outside. Meat just fall off the bone. The sauce is actually pretty sweet and tangy with a nice bite of heat. It's like when you take a bite, old Blue Eye is just cooling your taste buds, just charming them into delicious submission. I had these only once before, had to come back and try them again. And just as good. Cream spinach, I'm just gonna add some barbecue sauce in it. Oh yeah. I want to add that sauce to everything. If you love ribs, want to try a flavor that's pretty unique, come check this place out. Don't want to go too crazy right now because right after this, about 6 minutes away from here, a meat feast awaits. I wanted to come to this restaurant for a while and I had to come during dinner because the food offerings are different between dinner and lunch. I feel like I'm in Beauty and the Beast. I mean, I've never been at a dining table where real candles on giant candlesticks are being used. So the place is known for a few things. 100% getting, and this is the main reason I'm here, fire roasted seafood tower, brushed with chili oil. Also, they have here olive-fed Wagyu from Kagawa, Japan. And for all those who are indecisive, they also have this option on the menu. Really cool. As soon as you sit at a table, they come by with a cocktail, in my case a mocktail of strawberry lemonade with chamomile tea. Also, most steakhouses will just have a bread basket. This place, house-made croquette with a dipping sauce with caviar on top. This is free, right? Can we just get unlimited of that? That is very, very good. I mean, never mind the free caviar that's on top, which is obviously good. Croquet is delicious. The dipping sauce is some sort of, I think, a combination maybe of sour cream and mayo. Also, they have this section on the menu. Check it out. It's called Arm Candy. And this is all stuff that you can order to put on top of your steak. Like beefed up butter, crab Oscar. I didn't know a good piece of steak needed accessories, but if you wanted to bling your steak out, that's available here. Okay, so here's what happened. Seafood Tower has two layers. top layer is filled with king crab and lobster. Of course, that's on the top because that's where shellfish royalty belongs. Downstairs, there's clams, there's scallops, there's jumbo shrimp, and then you can order an extra order of pasta. What they do is they take the pasta, which is already cooked, they then put the leftover sauce from the seafood, so all that great seafood sweat, and they pour that all over the pasta. First bite, just want to dunk it in a little excess oil. Out of this world. This is not only one of the prettiest seafood towers I've ever seen. This might be the best tasting seafood tower in existence. You are tasting every bit of that fire that roasts all this delicious succulence. But the butter and chili oil, I mean, we all know those are two amazing ingredients. Usually, with seafood towers, you taste butter. Here, you taste the butter, you taste the lemon juice, but on top of that, those delicious herbs, the chili oil, all that delivers so much more flavor. And this is the pasta soaked in that great seafood juice. Oh, wow. Ooh, it's got a piece of king crab. Oh, this thing just pops right out of the shell. You dunk it in some more of that chili oil and butter. This is too good. I mean, I heard a lot about this place. It 100% lives up to the hype. So they put the claw meat right in the body itself. Again, just swirl that around in the butter and hot oil. Every time you bite into seafood, you are tasting those flames. Also, you can tell right away, seafood is about as fresh as you can get. So sweet on their own accord, but with that butter and chili oil, it just gives it a full body of flavor. I know this place is pricey, but steakhouses typically are. This is by far already, before you even get into the steak, the best steakhouse I've been to. This leftover sauce here, that is definitely not going to waste. I just asked for some bread, and if there's anything left after that, that stuff is going on top of the mashed potatoes. Bread is here, and it is good bread, freshly baked. Dunk it. Oh, just dunk it into this river of awesome sauce. Highly recommend. Do that if you ever come here. Unlimited bread. I'll be getting many more of those. They're about to grab the leftover butter and hot oil juice, and I stopped them like they were about to take away my firstborn. I asked them if they could just pour it into a bowl because I got mashed potatoes coming up. That would be amazing with the mashed potatoes. Nice. Beautiful. And the steaks have arrived. So I got a 28-day dry-aged ribeye, which is their #1 recommended. And then olive A5 Wagyu. This is the filet. Oh, that is so buttery. Lean, but also tender. This is cooked with béarnaise sauce with giant chunks of crab inside. I think it's king crab inside as well. I don't usually ever put anything on my steak. I never really believed that good steak needs anything on top. But that was a pretty life-changing bite. It's buttery, it's creamy, the flavor is just so rich and deep. This is a pasta with white truffle stuffed inside. If you like truffle, and I do, this will make your life so much better. Wow, everything from that to the potatoes to the Brussels sprouts. Wow, these are tasty. Some of that great seafood sauce right over the potatoes. The potatoes are good on its own, but I'm not wasting a bite of this sauce. Even better. Even better. This is the olive A5 Wagyu. Look at the marbling on this beauty. So that was Wagyu fed with olives. I've had A4 olive Wagyu before. I never had A5 olive Wagyu. The olive flavor isn't overwhelming, but it's so complimentary. You bite it, of course, A5 Wagyu melts as soon as it touches your tongue, and it leaves this aura of delicious olive flavor. I mean, it's subtle, but yet profound. Ribeye? That is definitely the most flavorful of all the steaks. It's not gonna melt in your mouth like the A5 Wagyu. It's not as tender as the filet, but it's marbled so nicely and 100% has the most flavor. And I can see why this place is always booked out. We couldn't get a reservation until about 9 o'clock tonight. I am just so impressed. For dessert, it's a flambe. Basically, it's their take on banana foster. They give you a chocolate ball filled with surprising ingredients, they said, and they cook up the bananas with a lot of butter and pour it over the chocolate ball until it melts inside is chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream. It is flipping delicious. So chocolatey and buttery. That is a delicious way to end this meal. This place is now one of my favorite restaurants in Chicago. That Seafood Tower especially, mind-blowing, life-changing. And as always, all places I've went to, listen down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Till we eat again. See you later.